I've got a problem with my wheel. There's a bushing in here and it keeps falling out. Let's show you. So as we can see, that bushing is half falling out, and the tolerances between the bolts and where the bushing sits is a bit of overlap. You can probably just see from this angle, you can clearly see the bolt head is not able to be removed if the bushing is in, because the bushing is colliding. And the stock one had a smaller bushing and I'm using a bigger one. So we've got to fix a problem for this one. From this view, got our bushing. My CAD is a little off as it's showing a collide there which doesn't exist, but as our bushing comes up, you can see we've got to do a bit of a cutaway. Now to do that, I've drawn this little bugger here, which has got some drill guide holes. And when we have the bushing in it, it makes it easy for us to drill the hole straight through here. If we turn the slider on, it gives us a better understanding of where we're sitting. I'm just printing that out now. We're almost done. It's powering away. 63%. It'll be done in no time. Got this in the slicer. Got it really cheaply infilled. And then that bushing will just drop straight in the top here. And we then drill our holes. The reason I'm going for the bigger bushing is because these ones are just too small and there was a bit too much slop in the system. And now I've got other problems to resolve. Fantastic news, I was able to drop the bearing in no problem. This is the one that printed terribly, but it's good enough to drill. And it is sacrificial, and now I can't get the bearing out. I line it up so the two black sections are sitting top and bottom. Secure it in the vise like so, and then drill. I have to say this drill's pretty good. Split. Okay, this first mold worked pretty good. I was able to drill most of it. If I did it again, I'd make all the plastic solid to give me a lot better strength. I just torn it open. I wasn't able to fully drill the other side because it just started splitting. The great news is I've got a hole drilled all the way through one side, and the other one kind of went off skew a bit. However, with the new mold that's printing, I should be able to insert it up, align it up, and get this other one drilled. Does look pretty good. Two nicely aligned holes. The jig is a success. I think I'm going to make it so it's got a hole and the two parts clip together, then I can push the bearing out really easy, because currently I got to grab it with the pliers and pull it out, and it's very difficult. So I think a push mechanism would be nice. The grinder makes real quick work to make that hole elliptical. So now we got the perfect cutout for the bushing, and we just got to file it because it's quite rough at the moment, so that's not going to be good, but it is very soft. This bushing has come out fantastic. So we've got our original bearing and the one we've just cut as a comparison to see the spacing and what we've lost. I think this is going to be okay. Well, I wasn't able to film that, but that bearing is in there all the way now. And we can just see that it's sitting in there. Can't really see that well, but you can see the cutaway there around the sides. So I have taken just a smidge too much off, but that's okay. Well, getting the bushing out of this frame was really difficult, so I ended up making it as two parts. So you can just slide this bushing out. I think this design will work a lot better. So as we can see here, it's two parts, and as we slice it, I think this will be absolutely perfect. And I'm not doing any more design work. What did I change? I made these side bolt holes 6mm now, and then we use the angle grinder and we do a straight cut from here to here. What does that give us? It means I can drill a 7mm hole and just do a straight angle grinder cut, and they're a lot cleaner and tighter. As this one here was a solid print, and you can't really see it, but it's very weighty, and I just couldn't get out the bushing. So with the two parts, I'll be able to slide that out. Okay, I think that's done for now. As the two-part component, the bushing just sits straight over, and then the second housing sits over the top of that, and that just presses straight down. And then we can do our drilling and we just pop it out. It's quite stiff. Here we go, popped out. And then we have our bushing, which would have holes in it. We noticed one of these lugs broke off and it fell inside the unit. We'll just do this to the unit, so it should be a little bit stronger.